Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect, where in the previous episode we spent a lot of time fixing little things, doing odds and ends across the entire facility. Things like putting in these automatic door servos and the door openers. Obviously that meant doing the security room down here. We got the phone tap in, we put in the library, all of the flooring, just made it look a bit better, and obviously focused on placing some of the bushes and trees around here. So just making it look a lot better. So quite happy with that. However, we did have towards the end of the episode a bit of an issue appear, and it was just appear. You can see we have a legendary prisoner. This is the second time this has happened, and as this is a low risk facility with no armed guards and not even taser rollout, we haven't even done a taser. Oh yeah, there we go, it's already started. So it looks like our legendary prisoner has decided to do what legendary prisoners generally do when they have extremely strong, extremely tough, extremely volatile traits, and they are now attacking people. I've called in some guard response, and you can see they are actually trying to attack the guard with the, I'm guessing it's, ooh, that's all kinds of bad. And yeah, if I was you, I would not go in there. Yes, I've requested some more guards to come here. It looks like they're attacking, no, you might want to turn around. Yes, they're actually attacking with the dog leash, and there we go, with the now being knocked unconscious. Okay, so that's something that we will have to deal with, and something that we are going to be dealing with in this episode. I'm just going to hire back a couple more dog handlers actually, and a couple more guards, considering the amount of people that we have. So let us speed up to max speed. I'm waiting for the cloning to be finished over there. You can see we do have some traits here, and they're going to have to be put in. I'm guessing they're going to go in solitary. Oh, it is 4 hours. It is found luxuries, escape attempt, and attacked staff. That's not correct. That is not correct. Oh, no, that is correct from them. Sorry, where is the legendary prisoner? Where have they been taken to? Where they're at? They should be in solitary. Or they should at least be taken to solitary. The guard dog cat. It's called Yeller as well. Is exhausted because it's been punched in the face. There we go. Lockdown 2 hours and then 15 hours of solitary. I was going to say. Yeah, attack staff, serious injury, double murder, destruction. Plus 2 more, it even says there. So, right, let's get this building done. So we're going to go over to foundation and more, and then to the wall green classy, and we're going to place this in here. We'll go to object and, where would it be? Doors and walls, over to our, ooh, do we want a big jail door? I'm not entirely sure. Probably a, well, we'll place a large jail door in for now, I guess. We'll place it in there, and then we'll have to design this once it's built, but I'll wait until it's actually light, because then I can see something. I'm going to go extra cloning as well and place that there, and it does say blocked on some of that. And why has that not worked? Is it the money? Ah, maybe we can't clone the exact same thing. There we go. At least it's been ordered now. It might have been a money thing. But the reason we had to do that is because we previously built the other sections and it hadn't grown yet. Speaking of grown, you see the trees have... Oh, there we go. Bing! A tree just popped up there. And that's all sorted. I'm going to go over to our Supermax and Criminal Insane and all that and turn the intake off for the Criminal Insane. I don't want that around here. And is that guard dog just going to be constantly unconscious? I think because there is... I think it is. Because we don't have any, well, vets or anything. I'll bring the doctor over there. Maybe they can help. Because we don't have the handler, I think they would normally leave. But because they're unconscious, they can't. So at the moment, we just have a guard dog cat, basically just bleeding out on the floor. And that is quite disturbing, something I don't like at all. I don't know what we can do about that. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. They are slowly healing, but it's causing a mopping problem. Okay, we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, we now have the area down here done. This is going to be our protective custody over to planning, and let's see what we can do. So we will have a security room like so, just a standard 4x4, and then we'll probably have on either side these cells, and obviously these are going to be slightly larger than the traditional cells because that's generally how we do things, although maybe if we just put them on the back wall that might be better. Let's say go that back wall like so, and then that size. I did plan, I think between 6 and 10 is roughly what I'd be looking at, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that is in between what we planned, but if we just make it longer, we'll be able to fit more in, and to be fair, there's no real problem in doing this, considering that it is quite a long one anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can fit 11 in there. We can also do the same on the other side. That is a total of 2x5. So we'll go for that and then that and just double check. That should be correct. 2x5, yes. And then along here like so. And that fits in pretty much perfectly. So that's what we will do. And in the center, hang on. Hang on. What am I missing out on? Oh, it's not... Ah, it's because of the shape of this. Okay. I was wondering what's going on there. There we are. And we'll fit those in there. And then these areas will be the kitchen and common room and stuff, just right in the centre. That's all it'll be. And they'll have the armed guards walking around. That's totally fine. So I'm going to dismantle that door, knowing that we can have it right in the centre. So there we are. We'll put up to max speed while they crack on with that. These will not have automatic door openers. We don't... oh, actually, no. I retract that. I think we probably will go for automatic door openers simply because this area will be... heavily trafficked with people coming in from the kitchen, so the cooks will be coming in, so maybe we'll do that instead. Anyway, we'll place these in. We're going to build each of these. I will build the security area first and 2 of the cells either side, then I'll just clone it up and that'll be quite easy. We can't actually rotate it. We could build one and do the rotate and flip thing. Let's try that out just for, well, for science, I guess. And I think first things first though, electrical cable. Let's run some electrical cable. Speaking of that, let's see. It's much of a muchness. They're running at about the same heat level, so I think we'll just run that in like so. That's all right. The water pipe will run... I don't think the water pipe would be able to run all the way down. I'll run it to there, and I'll run it to there. Then the cold water pipe, small pipe, is going to run right down like that, and then like that, because each one of these will have a shower in it as well. I think that is correct. Bit of a risky move, placing the stuff in before we've built the rest of it, but there you are. Some of these are quite dark because they don't have any lights in. I will... if I put them in, cloning will just be a nightmare. I will not put the lights in, I'll put them in after, or I'll forget, one of the two. So, speaking of forgetting, before I forget, I will put this as a... Where is it? It is a protective custody only. The whole thing there is protective custody only, like that. So, that is now in. That thing we can change to a lock open. No, we want to close that. We'll have people leaving early by the look of it as well. That's fine. I wonder if... ah, yes, the cat has gone from here. I don't know where they've gone. I think we may just sort of gloss over it. We don't really want to know. So let's build each of these. So obviously it is in cells. We'll build... Let's build the left one first and see if we can use the clone and flip. So we'll place the toilet in there, and then the shower will go next to it, although it's... I can't really see it. Where the hell is the shower? Shower pillar, no, I'm just going to type in shower. Shower head, yeah, it's not recommending it, but we'll place the drain. Oh, you can't place the drain yet, you need to place it afterwards, which is a bit of a shame. In each of these cells, I'll probably place... What will I probably place? I'm not entirely sure. Let's place that drain in. What have we got in these ones? In these ones we've got a TV, bookcase and a chair. Probably... yeah, that's not unreasonable, I don't think. So TV. Like that, maybe? Facing the bed? Yeah. And then a bookshelf. Maybe right next to the shower? No, no. Let's just place a chair in. Although, things are a little bit cramped in here, aren't they? That'll do for now. And finally, the last thing to do is place in the door. Standard jail door. Okay, so quick build, cloning. We'll do that. And F for flip. Yeah, it works. So you can just flip it, and it does that. And we'll build all the way up, like that. Like so. And then flip. Yeah, good. Happy with that, like that. So you can not only rotate it like so that, which is a great feature, you can also flip it. So you can basically do pretty much any combination of mirroring that you want. Excellent. So, double checking the deployment, still set as staff only. Excellent. I think what we'll do is get this security room up and running. The main reason is we want to have it so that people coming in will have that door open for them automatically, because there'll be a guard stationed in there. I'm going to prioritise the building of that. I think that would be certainly worth it. We will have to have a patrol around here. It's currently sleep time, by the way, and I know I haven't done a shakedown in a while, so probably going to do that at some point. And apparently the guards are taking a long time to come and do this. In terms of the walkways, I'm tempted to put the concrete tiles in. I mean, it's in general, it's the way we're going to go. So, like that, and then across. And then there, and it's pitch black, so you can hardly see anything. And then there's flooring to put in here as well, and other stuff. But we'll just have this built and let them crack on there. Automatic door openers, I am going to put in there. I've decided that it is certainly worth it, considering the amount of traffic. And so it begins. So we've had, once again, Felix, who's just kicked off again. Guard response, we'll get 6 guards in there, and wow. Did you see that? This... guard was on... Oh, interesting. So this guard was on probably health, maybe 1/3 injured, and then one hit and he was dead. And you can see that Trish has picked up a set of keys and I believe is now doing a blitz out attempt. Yes, they are. They are trying to run out. They won't get very far because there's 3 dog units on them. And... are they going to stop? I don't know what's going on there. Apparently they've picked up 2 sets of keys and they're really heavy. Right, that's not really my concern at this stage. It's over here. You can see Felix Darley is continuing to fight. And because I've issued the guard orders there, and this guy's here, they're trying to run after him, and I don't know what's going on there. Mark Trish and Paul Trish. What? Okay. Don't know if they're related. But... I believe Paul Trish is in currently a state of quantum flux. I don't know what is going on there. But where is... Paul? Felix. Felix is over here. Once again taking out the dog unit. And now coming over to the orderly. Right, that should do it. If not, then we've got a lot of problems. Wow. Look at that. It was 1 or 2 hits. And we've still got the problem over here. Oh, now they're sorted. Right, don't know what was going on there. So, 7 dead. Wow. Okay. Taser rollout. Taser rollout would work in that, because at the moment he can fight anyone, but I think he's extremely tough. He is extremely tough, so even tasers might not stop him, but it's better than what we currently have, which is a baton. So we'll try that out. So while that is cracking on, we'll go up to staff and to guards. 2 more guards to be hired, and 3 dog handlers, actually. I'm going to speed up to max speed, because we're just waiting for things to crack on, really. Get some money. Danger level is increasing. There we go, it's going down now. Yeah, I was going to say, why is that going up? But it's apparently 4 people have been killed. That is a negative effect. Oh, I mean, that should be... what I mean, obviously, that is a negative effect. But it increases the danger level for some reason. Unnecessary search recently, all that sort of thing. Yeah, that's fine. Strangely, that of all of the prisoners that we aren't looking at and really not paying much attention to, it's all of the criminally insane inmates. So this is just, it's working as intended by the look of it. You can see that people are going through the psychiatrist program. Let's have a quick look at our programs. Have a little scroll down there. We can see that we have psychiatric consultation, which actually we want more in the queue. I'd say it's 4 in the queue, so maybe 2 more is not the way forward. No, we should be fine there. 22 finished, 22 treated, 100% success rate. So we are looking after our inmates in here. We still do have, we have a little bit of work to do. I think it's a little bit bare in the centre. Maybe a bench or 2 would, I think, would benefit from that. Let's have a quick look. Objects. And then a bench. Actually, no, a bench. Do you want to place like the really long bench? Place one there. Place one there. And then in the centre there. I think that's roughly in the centre, if not directly in the centre. If I'm eyeballing it, that looks to be in the centre. But then I can't even see because they haven't built it yet. Guessing that's about right. Anyway, so we are currently building over here, and I did clone the doors, so they should be building that. We had a dingling noise there, which is, I thought, would have been the taser rollout, but it might have been the offshore tax haven that's just completed. But nevertheless, that is sorted. I do like the look at these. They do have a nice bit about them, which is one of the things we wanted to achieve in the series. Oh, look at that, damaged and needs to be repaired. How many staff do we have? 12 workmen, so it should be fine. We were actually 1 orderly short. I'm guessing the orderly that was around there. Alright. Anyway, we're going to go over to utilities and the electrical cable. We'll run that electrical cable along so we can connect up all of these door servos. Once again, we'll go connect over to the door control system here. I still don't think we'll be overloading the system in any particular way. I think what we have there should suffice. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the main bit, really, because once that's triggered, you know that these 2 are going to be triggered in the majority of cases anyway, because they come through this way. Not all the time. Obviously, you've seen that the visitors went up and around there because they are following the path that we set, the recommended path, so that's good. Some go down here, some may go down here and have staff keys and such anyway, so we'll see. And what's actually happened here is the dog handler's stuck, so I'm going to sack that person, and yeah, they're all stuck on in and around there. The only way to do it is basically say, look, I know you've got qualifications. I know you're a trained canine dog handler with all the canine skills and assessment. You've done all that and whatnot. But you can't traverse a bridge, mate, so you're really not any use to me. Yeah, anyway. Why is the door not being put on? I did clone it, but I'm guessing what's happened is the door wasn't built when I cloned it. I mean, it's not too much of a problem. All I do is just go to jail door and place it like so, all the way along. There we are. And then we've got the kitchen and canteen. Sorry, the canteen and common room to build. So that's now in. Let's go over to our rooms and then to common room first. Common room will go along like so. And then a gap of 2 all the way around. I think a gap of 2 all the way around would be beneficial. And then canteen. What sort of size do you want to have this? Well, it'll be that size there, which is, I think, about right. I think that's fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 22. That's actually, oh no, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, 20, I believe. Easy way to find out. Mouse over there. Protective capacity 1. That's wrong. Why is that? Why has it done that? Because there's no doors on the cells, so they're not classed as legitimate ones. Fair point, fair point. We'll need to do a shakedown tonight. We'll do that in but a moment, but we'll build the canteen and such first. So we're going to have a serving table, which will go in... I'll actually go probably... Do you want to place it like back to back or something? I think there and there is fine. We do have sleep time now and a tunnel that's there. Let's do a full shakedown. It looks like, yes. Bureaucracy for taser rollouts finished. Can't see anything in there for them to go to get tasers, but if we, because we haven't actually done the program. Let's go down to guard taser certification. We're going to start that. Anything else we want to set up while we're here? I don't think so. Right, we'll pause it and let them crack on. So obviously searching for all your typical stuff, tunnels and that sort of thing. What the hell does that say? That's where the glitch was. So we found so far 1 baton, 2 knives, 2 forks, 3 spoons, 2 medicine, 6 pairs of scissors, 4 bottles of booze, 3 bottles of poison, 7,230 something keys. At minimum, it could be 72,000 and more, because what's probably happened there, you see it's 723 something. What's probably happened is they've picked up the... Oh, there is the tunnel there. What's probably happened is they have picked up those keys. There's another tunnel as well. I'm finding lots of tunnels. They pick up the keys and then it's sort of glitched out and dropped them, picked them up, dropped them, picked up. And it's basically kept spawning them all the time. I'm actually surprised that the game didn't break at that. It would have, I thought, would not like that at all. Anyway, let's place our stuff in here, and actually what I'll do is put that towards the end, put that further down, and then have a small table in the middle with a bench either side like that, and then a bench small there. For no other reason than we can. So that's fine. We will place in this common room several things. TV, we're not going to bother with because we've got the TVs in... Right, yeah, so I'm going to have to place all these. That's all that's happened. I just haven't waited for these to build, which is my mistake. I was wondering why. Yeah, we'll get it done. It's quick and easy. And that should be it, yes. I like that they are the old CRTs. Just get all these placed in. At least these are probably classed as legitimate cells now. Yes, protective capacity 20, so at least we know. Right, so in the common room we will have a prayer mat, because it's generally quite useful to have these in. Place that amount. We want... No chairs, no real point. We don't need benches. We've got some up there. We've got bookshelves. No, we haven't got bookshelves, so we'll place a couple of bookshelves like that. And they have like an area of effect these days. I mean, you could place a bookcase, but it recommends that, but I don't know if you actually need it. Arcade cabinet, we're not going to bother with. Medicine cabinet. We can start placing those, can we? Right, so this is something that we haven't... I think I've touched on, but we've never seen it. Essentially, you unlock more equipment for the psychiatrist, and it's based on how many sessions you run, and it increases the advanced cabinet. The psychiatrist's office will improve the psychiatrist's treatment to criminally insane inmates. Yeah, so it increases the chance of things going right, I think. Although we've had a 100% success rate anyway, so I don't know if that's strictly necessary. Anyway, so we've got the common room pretty much sorted. I want one more of those, and I want some phone taps. Sorry, I want some phones in here and then tap them. Freudian slip there. Tap the phones before we even place them. And it looks like we have removed most of the tunnels. We are going to receive some more inmates. It looks like there's nothing to remove, I don't think. Obviously, we are doing the training now for the Taser rollout, which is quite good. And apparently lots of stuff on the floor there. Dump food in progress. I think we need to increase the size of the kitchen now. It's starting to get a little bit a little bit... well, it's still fit for purpose, but I think we would benefit from having some more things in there. Going back over to here, we have that canteen. There are no prisoners assigned to the canteen. That's yes, we are aware of that. There's our phones in, and that is our solitary area. I keep saying solitary. I apologise. It's protective custody. That's solitary. Speaking of solitary, how long has he got left in there? 12 hours. Well, you deserve to be in there. So, this is our protective custody area. 20 total capacity. We'll just double check our deployment there. We can see that all that is set to protective custody only. That's fine. This outside bit we will just say as a staff only area, so only staff can go in this bit. We will have to set up a patrol, so blue patrol, which will then patrol all the way around the outside of the facility, and then we'll say assign dog handlers. Click, and no, we'll have to undo that, put it there, and that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, some around there, that's around there, these are there. This one technically we don't actually need always assigned there. We can have that assigned as Schedule 1. That's totally acceptable because that's the visit hours there, so that should be fine. Anyway, I think we will leave it there. Once again, quite happy with our progress. I know it's basically been focusing on this and a bit of servo stuff and that sort of thing. It's still not completed. We do need to place in the flooring, but it's pretty much going to be like that. So yeah, I guess we'll do that. White tiles. It's all going to be white tiles. It's only this that's slightly different. Let me double check the spacing here. 15, 13. Oh, okay. So disassemble, dismantle, prioritize that, and bench small. Hang on, because they moved. I don't know if that's the right place or not. We'll find out in a second. No, don't take it. Yes, take it to storage. Yes, thank you. At least this is a nice clean area now. Although they've mopped past there and they missed that a little bit. So where... Prioritize that. I don't know what else they've been doing. I'm guessing building all this. That's actually pretty much what I wanted it to look like. That's fine. Right, so planning, walls, and 14. And that means 14. Excellent. So, not too bad at all. What we will do is set that guy to protective custody of all things. And you think, why is that? Well, that's because next episode we will build the armory, hire some armed guards, and have them go around here because they're protecting people not from outside but also from within and from themselves. And we will dispensing whatever we need to do to keep these people in check. Anyway, there we are. Next episode, we will crack on. Very happy with the look of it now. I think aesthetically it's basically the best it's ever been, and there's still a fair bit to build and whatnot. We have to place some walkways around here because it's at the moment we don't have any patrols, but I think just placing some walkways would be quite nice. Putting in more grass in these areas here to make it look a bit better. Probably put a couple of trees in as well in like these spaces. We're not going to focus too much on it. I'm not going to spend a great amount of time. We also have to have this building decided upon and build it at some point. I'm still leaning towards workshop, but we'll see how we get on with that one. This area, need to put the fence around it, increase the infirmary, perhaps attach a morgue, have these as the psychologist's office, although it doesn't seem to be any great interest or need for it, but we are eventually maybe possibly going to upgrade to high risk prisoners. And then there's these two areas here. This is just completely devoid of anything. There's nothing that really needs to go there. We can fit a full new cell block in, which is a possibility. I am thinking about doing that. And then there's this bit here, but we'll see how we get on. As always, if you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.